What is up, you guys? Namicon here, bringing you my perspective as to what everything is bringing us. And today we'll be talking about The Incredibles. Released in theaters on November 5th, 2004, the movie was a critical and a commercial success, grossing over $631 million worldwide over an approximately $145 million budget. It was one of the most successful commercially successful movies of that year. The film also has a 97% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, with many critics going as far as saying that it is one of the greatest superhero films of all time. The film stars Craig T. Nelson, Holly Hunter, Sarah Vowell, Spencer Fox, Jason Lee, Samuel L. Jackson, and John Ratzenberger. The film was directed by Brad Bird. The Incredibles is set in a world where superheroes are celebrities. That remained the case until several lawsuits came against superheroes, and the situation got so dire the government had to get involved and make a mandate so that if superheroes want to do their jobs, they had to reveal their secret identity. But many of them did not oblige to it, and so they decided to live in the shadows like regular people. Mr. Incredible and his family now live in the suburbs, which he struggles to do because he has a strong desire to help people. He misses the superhero lifestyle, and he will do everything he can to go back to that lifestyle, even if it is against Elastigirl's philosophies. Mr. Incredible did found a superhero job, however, it came at a cost. The leader of his superhero job got got his family involved, and his foe was a fan of his during the golden age. So it made the confrontation personal. The Incredibles is one of the greatest films Pixar has ever made. Yeah, not sugarcoating it. Everything from how they deconstruct the superhero genre, the way the humans were animated, the set pieces, the action sequences, it's all top tier Pixar. The score is excellent. Michael Giacchino did a fantastic job. This movie was his breakout role in the movie space for soundtracks. He did famous TV shows before he did The Incredibles, like The Alias and Lost, but The Incredibles was where he became a mainstay in the movie space for scores. The film has so many stuff that I didn't notice as a kid, but as an adult, I can easily catch. Like a big one for me is the infamous Chrono scene. As a kid, I was confused seeing all those superheroes, and was wondering what Terminated meant. As an adult, holy shit, that was an eye-opening moment, and I am shocked as to how dark that moment was. That scene in particular shows how much of a psychopath Syndrome is. Syndrome is the main antagonist. He is the antithesis of what Mr. Incredible stands for, what a superhero should be. And my god, he is the best villain Pixar has ever wrote. Like, this dude is a menace to society. The the closest villains Pixar villains has had that I could think of that stand up to this villainy is are Lotso and Ernesto de la Cruz. But those two do not come close to Syndrome. Like, this dude is a fucking murderer. He killed so many people, all to make modifications to his gadgets. That's how much he. That's how much remorse he has to his killings. Overall, The Incredibles is a masterpiece. There is a reason why it won Best Animated Feature, even if it was competing against Shrek 2, which is another animated masterpiece. It has got everything: animation, heart, story, music, action. It's everything a superhero movie should be. Hence, hence as to why I cannot argue on people saying that it is one of the greatest superhero films of all time, because I agree with that statement, which is crazy because Spider-Man 2 came out in the same year, which I would argue is a little bit better than Incredibles, but they are still they are still blueprints of how to make a superhero movie. Overall, The Incredibles is a top 3 Pixar film in my eyes. This film is a work of art and probably my favorite film Brad Bird has done. But Brad Bird has been mostly consistent on his movie qualities. He has done The Iron Giant, and He has also done Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, which was my introduction to the Mission Impossible franchise, and it's a great film, honestly, a great film to start on the franchise. But overall, The Incredibles gets gets an A plus. It's a masterpiece. This film is not only a one of the greatest films Pixar has ever made, it's one of the greatest superhero films that has ever been made. It's one of the greatest animated films of all time. It greatly deserves to win that Oscar for best animated feature. Honestly, it's that good. If you haven't watched The Incredibles, you owe it to yourself to watch this movie. And for those of you that have seen The Incredibles, did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and follow my Instagram, Backlog, and Letterboxd down in the description down below. You can also join my Discord server if you want to. And with that out of the way, this is Namicon, and I'll see you next time.